What's good, people? What is good? What is good? What is good? Welcome to the show. This is Lance, and I can tell you right now, I am about fed up with the whole Kyrie Joe Tsai situation. This is being drugged out for no apparent reason other than a spectacle right now. So, Kyrie Irving originally, in the original, it did state 5 games minimum. So I get it. They decided to extend it a little bit more. 5 games without pay. But now Joe Tsai, they have decided that Kyrie will return back to basketball to the Brooklyn Nets not until, I believe it's November 27th. So Kyrie will be back on November 27th with the Brooklyn Nets. Meanwhile, KD, Kevin Durant, is right now beside himself. KD made a statement yesterday. I guess when one of the reporters asked him, what's going on with the Nets, with the losing, with you guys losing these games. And he clearly put it out there. What am I supposed to do with this starting lineup? We got Sumner, we got Royce O'Neal. I forget who the other guys are in the starting lineup. Oh, you got Claxton, you got KD. He can't put it all on his shoulders. We already know that KD doesn't want to be a leader anyway. KD wants to go to a team, which he did with Kyrie, in hopes of winning a championship and bringing one to the Brooklyn Nets. So, to get back to what the issue is, so Joe Tsai from the Brooklyn Nets, the owner, he is just ridiculous with the whole situation. He's going above and beyond what needs to be done. And I believe that they extended this 100% after the Dave Chappelle monologue, which I thought was brilliant. I think Dave did a brilliant job. I believe that what Dave spoke on and how he set it up, it was brilliant. It was brilliant, and for him to say in one part that they so mad at Ye that Kyrie in trouble. I mean, that was priceless, right? So, we look at this, I look at this whole situation, and then you go and you really dive into what's really happening. You look at Jaylen Brown came out to Kyrie's defense as the VP of the MVP Players Association. He stuck his neck out and came to Kyrie's rescue. And, they basically, right now, they put Jaylen on the bench. You want a timeout now. You want a timeout. You can't talk no more because you are basically making sense. And because you're making sense, Jaylen, we're going to have Tamika take over, and she's going to handle all the press on this entire situation. We don't want you talking about it no more. We don't want you getting involved. So we're going to pull you away, and, you focus on basketball. And she's going to take care of the Kyrie situation. Basically is what happened. In a nutshell. CJ McCollum, who is the president of the Players Association, he basically came out and did a tap dance. That's what he did. CJ McCollum basically did exactly what the NBA wanted him to do. Joe Tsai, the general manager, I forget his name, what they all wanted of Kyrie with those 6 steps to success. He completed it already. He met with the ADL. He donated the $500,000. The ongoing, the sensitivity training, whatever, he's done that. He did that already. So then you look back at the media and you start looking at what Shaq said and what Barkley said. Even JJ Redick came out the other day making a statement about it. The problem that we all have with this situation is Kyrie didn't say anything. Kyrie didn't speak. He posted a link to a video with no caption, no words, nothing else to it. But yet, what's the difference if he posted the movie Dahmer with no caption? Does Kyrie like the fact that, white men kill black homophobic men? Or black gay men? Is that what that means? Just because you post the movie? Come on now, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. And here's the biggest part of the whole thing that really, really blows my effing mind. He posted the movie. Amazon's still making money. Kyrie gets no money from the movie. Everyone's in an uproar saying that it's anti-Semitic. Have they watched the movie? Have they watched the movie? So people could formulate an opinion, and people can formulate their thoughts that it's all hate based off of what people say, because one person said it, that's one person's view, and they run with it, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like the media is basically running with this, and everyone jumped on the bandwagon. But have you actually sat back and watched the 3.5 hour movie? Because I know if it was something that was about me, I would have. And I did. And with the exception of the Holocaust part that's in the movie, it's all factual, most of it. All of it, I believe. And it's well scripted of how it all began. But I'm not going to get into the movie. I'm not here to do a review on the movie. I'm not here to do a reaction on the movie. I'm here to really talk about, why they buck breaking Kyrie still. You got KD who's going to want out of that organization after the end of the season, I believe. I believe KD's done with the Nets. Like it, love it, or believe it. There's no way, if I was a player, that I would want to play for that organization. Because as he said, why is this still going on? Why isn't this over? Why isn't this, being kept in house? Why are we making a public spectacle? And there's a lot of truth to that. So much truth. So why isn't he? Because they needed to put a message out there. And the message was, no more of you young black Negroes are going to be out here bucking the system, else we're going to break you. And that's what it really came down to. Right? Charles Barkley said it almost to a T. But he was talking about Adam Silver, because Adam Silver was Jewish. But let's just break down those words. You're not going to take my $40 million and say whatever you want to say. Well, he didn't take Adam Silver's $40 million. He took Josiah's $40 million. And the reality is he didn't say anything. So the truth about it is you don't have to say anything. You just can't post anything. And JJ Redick was really, he got under my skin. And I'm normally with JJ Redick on some of the things, but here's what I'm going to tell you about JJ Redick. Where he was wrong at. JJ said social media is only for promoting your brand, promoting yourself. And that's false. That's 100% false. Because if you want to promote something, you would talk about it. You want to promote something, you can promote it because there's promotion features in social media. See, a lot of people don't understand that because at the celebrity level, you normally don't have to. Whatever you put out there, it goes out there. But if you want to promote it, you can boost that post so it can go beyond your audience. Yes, Kyrie has 13 plus million followers. Him putting that up there, I don't believe it was a promotion because unless you say something about it. It didn't say anything about hate the Jews, didn't say anything about, kill the Jews. He didn't say anything like that. He said no such thing. But yet it's a hate post. I posted another video. Jon Stewart was on the Stephen Colbert Show. And Jon Stewart made it very perfectly known in what he said. We need to stop acting like the Jewish community is not what was his exact quote? Involved in Hollywood and controlling banks. The minute that we're ready to become straightforward about it and talk in a straightforward manner, the more people can understand what really is going on. Jon Stewart said that he believes that there should have been no punishment for what Kyrie did or what Kanye did, because that doesn't fix the problem. Having open dialogue fixes the problem. The problem is the ADL never wants to really sit down publicly with educated black men and have that dialogue publicly on display. They don't. They don't want to televise when they sit with educated black men. So that's the issue. And I think that that's the biggest issue more than anything else. Dave said it brilliant in the stand-up. You can't blame the black people for your history. Because we don't blame people for not knowing our history. We're not out there blaming you. And we don't know our history. Because everyone is trying to hide it in every bit and pieces of this world. Everyone. Because the more that they hide from us, the easier it is for them to label us as unworthy, uneducated, lazy. It's easy to put a tag on us to identify us the way they want to identify us, opposed to us knowing truly what our history was and what we've done for this world. Because when you know your history, it's power. And to not know it keeps you powerless. So, on that note, thank you for coming to the show. Kyrie, much love to you, my brother. And look forward to seeing you out there. But long term, I don't think the Nets is a good look. I think you honestly need to start looking and searching for another home. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.